Assalamu alaikum. You're watching my YouTube channel, and in this video we are going to learn JavaScript number methods. So these number methods can be used on all JavaScript numbers, and we are going to learn toString, toExponential, toFixed, toPrecision, and ValueOf methods. So let's start. The toString method returns a number as a string. So all number methods can be used on any type of numbers like literal, variables, or expressions. For example, you can see here we have this one variable that x is equal to 1, 2, 3, and what we are going to do, we have document.getElement by id demo in HTML. So in this paragraph element, the output, and we are saying x.toString. So x is actually a variable with value of 1, 2, 3. So it has like stored this 1, 2, 3 in it. So when we are doing this x.toString, we are directly applying this toString method on this variable. But when we are saying this 100.toString, now we don't have a variable. We are directly applying this toString method on the number. And when we have third case, where we are doing 100 plus 23.toString, we are applying this toString method to an expression, right? So as we said in this statement, all numbers can be used on any type of all number methods can be used on any type of numbers like literals, variables, or expressions. So we have three cases here: variable, literal, and expression. And on the right side, you can see output is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right? So it means it's working fine on all three type of you can say numbers, either in the form of expression or literal or variable. The output is same, right? So let's move forward. Next method we are going to study is the toExponential method. toExponential returns a string with a number rounded and written using exponential notation. A parameter defines the number of characters behind the decimal point. So let's look at this example. In this example, look at this section in the JavaScript part. We have one variable that x is equal to 9.656, and we are applying this toExponential on it, right? So and then we are applying the same method again with the 2 as the parameter, for toExponential with the 4 as the parameter, toExponential with 6 as parameter. So this parameter is actually optional, defines the number of digits behind the decimal point. So if we are applying toExponential method on this number x, the output is 9.656 e plus 0. So this is, as you know, is exponential notation or exponential notation of writing the numbers, right? So we have 9656 plus e plus 0. Next we have applied 2. Here you see we are saying this method, you convert this number to a string in exponential form, notation form, but we should have only 2 digits after the decimal point. So that's why our third digit 6 is removed. Next we have here, we are giving you should have 4 digits. So in actual there were 3 digits and 0 has been added by this method. And next we have x.toExponential 6. So you can see after dot we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 digits, and these last 3 has been added by this method. So this method which is called toExponential converts a number into exponential notation. Okay, so next we look at another method called toFixed method. toFixed returns a string with the number returned with the specified number of decimals. Yeah, so we have example here. In this example, what we're gonna do, document.getElement by ID. So x, we have x 9.656. We are saying toFixed. Yeah, so in this case the number is actually rounded off. Yeah, so it is 9.6 is rounded off to 10. It number method rounds a number to a given number of digits. Yeah, so next we are doing saying fix this number to 2 digits after the decimal point. In third case we are saying up to 4 digits and then 6 digits. So on the right side you can see the output. First one converts the number to 10, then to 9.66, then to 9, 6, 5, 6 and 0 is added by the method, and to fix 6 and 3 zeros are method on the right. 3 zeros are added on the right side of the number, right? Okay, so this was toFixed method. Next we look at the toPrecision method. toPrecision returns the string with a number written with the specified length. Okay, toPrecision. Yeah, so here we have number 9.656. We are applying this method to it, toPrecision, and the output is same. But when we say toPrecision 2, it means we want an output with 2 digits only. Even like we will calculate the digits before and after the decimal point, like 9.7. So 9 and 7 are calculated. Then we have 4. We have 9, 6, 5, 6, 4 digits in precision. And then we have toPrecision 6. We have total of 6 digits. The toPrecision method returns a string with a number written with a specified length. Okay, so this is how the toPrecision method works. The ValueOf method. The ValueOf returns a number as a number, right? ValueOf returns a number as a number. Oh, wow. Let's look at the output. So we have let x is equal to 1, 2, 3, x dot ValueOf. Yeah, so x dot ValueOf is 1, 2, 3. Then we have applied this on this literal and expression, and it has given us value of 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so this is returning number as a number. In JavaScript, a number can be primitive value, yeah, type of a number or an object. Yeah, so the ValueOf method is used internally in JavaScript to convert number objects to primitive values. There is no reason to use it in your code. Yeah, so in normal practice you will not use this method. So let's move to next one, converting variables to number. There are 3 JavaScript methods that can be used to convert a variable to a number. So number, return a number converted from its argument, parseFloat and parseInt. So the methods above are not number methods, they are global JavaScript methods. This is important to know. So we can use them globally. So the number method can be used to convert JavaScript variables to numbers. For example, as you can see here, this is quite interesting. Okay, so number true. Okay, so when we convert true to a number, it is 1. Keep remember, when we convert this statement or a keyword false to a number, its value is 0. So variables are being converted to numbers. when we convert 10 to a number, it is 10, as you know. And then we have this string where a lot of spaces before 10. So when it converts this, it's again given 10. And even in next case, we have spaces after 10. So it gives us a number with spaces as 10. Again, here we have spaces on the right and left. We have 10. This number 10.33 has like it's a normal number, so we have 10.33. And now interestingly, this 10.33 is not a number in JavaScript. So we have an output which states not a number. Also 10 space 33 is not a number, so it converts it to a nan. And John, everyone knows, is not a number, it's text with the name, it's not a number. So we have NaN. So how you can see, with the number method we can convert variables to numbers. So let's move forward. The number method used on dates, even we can use these number methods on dates. So what will happen? So the number method returns the number of milliseconds since 11970. So we have a date here. So if we put 11970, as you know, it is the starting point for this method. So we will have 0 seconds. But if we say it's 71, how many seconds in this 1 year? So the output is, as you can say, 31, I believe, billion. 31 billion seconds, right? So this is how this method, when applied, number method on the date, it converts that date to milliseconds starting from 1197. Okay, so next let's move forward. Okay, right. So if we apply this to new date 2017, you can say here we have 1506 billion seconds, up to 2017. Oh my god, it's quite interesting. Next we look at the parseInt method. The parseInt method parses a string and returns a whole number. Spaces are allowed, only the first number is returned, right? So here we see this example. In this example, you see when we do parseInt, -10 is our output. Here, second one, we have -10. Because it's integer, it will ignore decimal point and the digits after that. ParseInt 10 is 10. ParseInt 10.33 again 10, 10 and 6, because there is space in the middle, so it will ignore it and only take the first number. In parseInt 10 years will be removed and only first 10 will be the output. And years 10, as you know, the years 10 is starting not with the number. So parseInt method says it's not a number. So the output is NaN, not a number. Similarly, after parseInt, we have parseFloat. This works on numbers with decimal points. So we have parseFloat 10, output is 10. We have parseFloat with the number 10.33, so it works on it. ParseFloat 10.6. It's not like a number is only up to 10. parseFloat number is up to 10, and parseFloat years is not a number. So that's right. Next we have number object methods here. So before we have seen the global methods, and before that we saw the methods which are applied on the numbers, and now we will see the number object methods. These object methods belong to the number object. I mean, for example, Number.isInteger is SafeInteger, is Number.parseFloat, Number.parseInt. So we will look at them one by one. So number methods cannot be used on variables. The number methods above belong to JavaScript number object, so we cannot apply them on, of course, on variables. And how do you, we have separate methods for the variables as we have seen above. These methods can only be accessed like Number.isInteger. Using x.integer is integer where x is a variable will result in error, type error. Okay, so the Number.isInteger method returns true if the argument is an integer. So here we have written two things. We have used it 2 times. First, we are giving this method Number.integer. Okay, then the integer 10 and answer is true because 10 is an integer. And then we have integer 10.5, but as you know, 0.5 is not an integer, so it's a float number, so the answer is false. Next we have is safe integer. A safe integer is an integer that can be exactly represented as a double precision number. So the Number.isSafeInteger method returns true if the argument is a safe integer. Let's look at example. Okay, so we have 2 examples. So because it's safe integer, 10 is, as you know, is safe integer. Okay, and this one number is a large number and it is not considered as safe, so the answer is false. Okay, so safe integers are all integers from this to this. This is safe number and this is not a safe number, because it goes outside the range. So if the number is inside the range, it is considered to be safe. Okay, so the number parseFloat method parses a float string and returns. As spaces are allowed, only the first number is returned, as we have seen above as well. So try it yourself. We have this application of Number.parseFloat method, and we are saying Number.parseFloat 10 is right, and we have 10.33 is right, 10, 20, 30 only first 10 is taken and 20, 30 are ignored, and then we have 10 space years that's removed and we are taking first 10. Then you have years 10 and this is not a number. Okay, so note the number method Number.parseInt and this parseFloat are the same as the global method parseInt and parseFloat. The purpose is modularization of globals to make it easier to use the same code outside the browser. Right, so the Number.parseInt method, the Number.parseInt method, what does it do? But we have seen parseFloat, safe integer is integer, but we have not seen Number.parseInt method. So Number.parseInt method passes a string and returns a whole number. Okay, spaces are allowed, only the first number is returned. So is the number okay? So right. So parseInt only takes the integers, as you can see. All numbers with .33, like which are float numbers, they are ignored, and string starting with text is not a number. So this is the same concept which we have seen above. So I'll wrap up my video here. So we have learned many concepts about treating the numbers in JavaScript. We have different methods which can be applied on the numbers. So I hope this video been informative for you. If you like it, please subscribe my channel, share with others, and come back for more videos. Thank you. Bye bye.